Mac Bulldogs drove it down and scored. It's now a 27-21 ball game. Mac with the football and the momentum here going into the fourth quarter. Ball on the 46-yard line. Here's a handoff to Mesa, the running back, and Mesa goes nowhere. A pack of Huskies surround Mesa and bring him down. Great job on the pursuit there. Led by the big linebacker, number 44, Alejandro Valladares. Also 54 in on the stop, Eric Espinosa. The initial 2 Huskies on the tackle. 4 wideouts now for Hunter Curl in shotgun formation. Curl back to throw. Finds an open receiver at the 47-yard line. That will be close to first down yardage for the Mackay Bulldogs. Garza on the reception, and the chains are moving for the Huskies, for the Bulldogs, rather.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Husky 43-yard line.
Back after our technical timeout. We had to chase some gobblings out of our computer tonight here on Halloween. So appreciate you joining us tonight here on Rio Sports Live for week 10 of high school football tonight. On first down, Curl calls his own number around the edge, and Curl gets hit hard at the 32-yard line. Valladares in on the stop.
On the stop was number 44.
Manuel Conde got a piece of him as well, and that's a first down for the Bulldogs.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Husky 33-yard line.
27-21. Bulldogs trail by 6. Here's an out pass to Mackay Bulldogs. Noah Virial, the sophomore wide receiver.
On the stop was number 54.
Gain of a couple on the play, about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the Husky 28-yard line. Four wideouts on the field, man in motion for the Bulldogs. Under pressure is Curl, and Curl will go down behind the line of scrimmage. Valladares almost got him. Good job by the Husky defense to put the pressure on. And it's 3rd down and 6 to go for the Bulldogs on the 30-yard line. Curl, straight drop back, under pressure. Runs out of the pocket, throws it down the field. Looking for his big tight end, Castillo. Good job on the pursuit by the defense, led by Mark Guerrero. Big defensive lineman for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. 4th and long coming up. Bulldogs going to go for this one.
For the Bulldogs.
And movement on the line. That'll be a free play for the Bulldogs. Mackay wants a pass interference penalty. They might get it. Got 2 flags on the play, one back here at the near side of the field, the 28-yard line, the other one at the 9 on the opposite end of the field. Officials are going to talk about this one. Here they come with a call.
There are fouls by by both teams. Offside on the defense. Pass interference on the defense. Hitters will bend downfield. McAllen, those from the offset. You play fourth down.
So they'll call offsetting penalties, and it'll be a replay of fourth down. Ball put down on the 30-yard line. 8:52 remaining in this game tonight.
Come on, Husky fans, let's make some noise.
Fourth down and 7. Patrick Shelby talking it over with his offense. So they got a chance to take the lead in this ball game. An opportunity here 30 yards away from the end zone. As we sensed a momentum shift at the end of the third quarter as the Bulldogs sacked quarterback Josh Briones in the backfield. Fourth down and 7 for the Bulldogs. Curl back to throw, firing it deep for the end zone. Pass is picked off by the Huskies at the 3-yard line. Number 30 on the interception, Alberto Batres, the senior defensive back for these Juarez Lincoln Huskies, comes up big for this defense. And we'll see the Husky offense back out on the field with 8:42 remaining in the game. Huskies lead it 27-21.
Huskies, 1st and 10 for your Huskies.
Huskies will send 3 wide receivers wide left. Benito Elizondo, the quarterback, hands it off to his big running back, Venencia. Venencia pounding away for a yard or two, up to about the 8-yard line. Jordan Lopez in on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Bringing up a 2nd and 9 for the Huskies.
2nd down and 9. Ball between the hashes on the 8-yard line. Martinez from the goal line throws it and overthrows Bocanegra, his intended target. Flores on the defensive end for the Bulldogs. 3rd down and long coming up.
Intended for number 7, Emilio Bocanegra. Depending on the play was number 7, Ramsey Reyes, bringing up a 3rd and 9 for the Huskies.
Third down and 9. Martinez throws it down the field. Pass picked off by the McAllen Bulldogs. This is Ramsey Reyes. Correction. That is number 3 of the Bulldogs, David Chiquito. And that is a huge pick by the McAllen Bulldogs. Their defense coming up big and answering the interception made inside the 5 by the Huskies. And McAllen with another chance here to put points on the board, tie this game, and maybe with an extra point, take the lead. Hunter Curl brings his offense back out on the field. 3 wideouts wide right. Fakes a handoff, and he goes up the field and scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Hunter Curl, the quarterback, ties this ball game with 7:47 remaining in the game. It's 27 all. And the point after coming up by Yael Valero. And that kick is up and good, and we've got the Bulldogs taking over the lead in this game, 28-27, 7:47 remaining. We'll be right back. Back live at Pack Stadium. 7:47 remaining in the game. The Mackay Bulldogs just took the lead. They lead now by 1, 28-27. High end over end kick. That'll be taken by Isaac Villanueva. Picked up and carried out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
Number 8, Isaac Villanueva.
And the Bulldog defense hits the turf again.
Number 2, Dylan Juarez.
With confidence, thinking they may have another chance.
23-yard line.
First and 10 Huskies from the 23-yard line. Benito Elizondo in the game now for Josh Briones. Not sure what happened with Briones. Elizondo will be sacked back at the 15.
Elizondo is sacked by the Bulldogs.
Looks like 93 come up from the pile and we'll get the credit.
45, Adam Sanchez.
Sierra Arredondo, also Adam Sanchez in on the stop. Junior defensive end for these Bulldogs. Big loss on the play, second and long from the 15-yard line. 3 wideouts wide left. Martinez, pocket caving quickly, throws it down the field, pass picked off again by the Bulldogs. That is Dylan Juarez on the interception, and the Bulldogs have it back in the red zone. Just a great job by a veteran secondary for these Mackay Bulldogs, taking advantage of an inexperienced quarterback who, without Briones, the ground game for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies has diminished. And Elizondo forced to throw it in the air, and he had a man, but the veteran defense of these Mackay Bulldogs, that secondary, read it great. First and goal, Bulldogs from the Husky 10-yard line. And the Huskies all over the running back that time, Mesa. No gain on the play. In fact, he might have lost a yard. Be second down and goal. Here coming up.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 8 of the defense. At the distance, first down.
So they're going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Huskies. And those kinds of mistakes, and they're just not warranted. Big interception like that, really got to control your frustrations on the field, and you're giving away free yardage to the other team by doing that. First down and goal, Bulldogs from the Husky 7-yard line. Hunter Curl from the gun. He'll give it to Mesa. With some running room over the left tackle. Correction, that's 28, the ball carrier. That's Daniel Cazares. Second down and goal. Bulldogs in the hurry-up offense on the 2. Cazares in the backfield again. Gets the ball, and he's brought down by Alejandro Valladares. 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this game. Bulldogs up by a point. Timeout called on the field. Bulldogs up 28-27. Back in a moment.
Live. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports 5, number 1.
Willkommen to Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Expedition for 0% interest for 72 months plus $2,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
So tomorrow night, we're back here for another big one on Rio Sports Live. Big District 16 5A Division I ball game. As we'll take a timeout for an injury on the field and tell you about that game in just a moment.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, we're McAllen Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
We are the Rangers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or, how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order, handmade tortillas daily, breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe, open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're PJ Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Go!
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Hi, we're the Lady Wildcats and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Willkommen to Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Expedition for 0% interest for 72 months plus $2,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Back live at Pack Stadium here in La Joya, Texas, as an injured Husky was taken off the field via stretcher for precautionary reasons. So we're back to football here with the Bulldogs inside the Husky 5-yard line. Ball put down on the 4. 5:29 remaining in this one. Bulldogs ahead by 1 point.
Third and goal for the Bulldogs. At the 3.5-yard line.
Two wideouts wide right, one to the left. Curl throws it to a wide open Canada at the 2, who, if he had that catch, he would have been in for the score, and Canada couldn't hang on. Fourth down, Mackay Bulldogs from the 4. Coach Patrick Shelby taking his time, making sure the Bulldogs have the right call, and they'll take a timeout and talk it over with their offense. 4:53 remaining in the fourth quarter of this game. We're back in a moment.
Visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. supporting business, community, and the team's San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Back after the timeout. On 4th down, here come the Bulldogs on the Husky 4-yard line. One back in the backfield, that's Mesa. Mesa gets the handoff, and he's tackled immediately by a pack of Huskies at the 5.
It'll be a turnover and down. 1st and 10 for you.
Big stop there by that Husky defense, getting the penetration needed. Trying to get that young man's number that made the big stop, number 92 there, Eduardo Martinez, the junior defensive lineman, busted through that offensive line of the Bulldogs, made the big tackle. And the Huskies have the ball 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line. Here's a handoff to Venencia, and Venencia crosses a 10 to the 13-yard line before he's tackled there by the Mackay Bulldogs. Big defensive tackle there, Juan Corpus. And number 4, Josh Briones, returns to the football game with 4 minutes remaining. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Briones hands it off to Venencia. Venencia with some running room. Gets across the 20 down to the 24-yard line. That's a big Husky 1st down. You can just tell this offense is a different team with Briones in the ball game. The respect that the defense gives Briones. Mishandled snap, Briones picks it up, in trouble. He'll just throw this one away. Smart move there by this senior quarterback, Josh Briones. 2nd down coming up for the Wattis Lincoln Huskies, who have led the entire football game until the 4th quarter. Mackay came back, and now they're 1 point ahead. This is Briones. Briones fires it to Venencia. Venencia with running room crosses a 40-yard line down at the 45. 1st down, Huskies. Great pass there from Briones to Venencia. Briones comes up hobbling, but he's in the game, showing some senior leadership. He's got both his ankles taped up, but he is playing on pure pride. He wants this game. 1st down and 10, Huskies from the 44-yard line. Venencia around the edge, gets to midfield. He'll be brought down at the 46-yard line. Juan Corpus, big defensive end out there to tackle him. It's about the only guy that can tackle him in open space like that. 1st down and 10, Huskies moving the football at the Mackay 44. 2:50 left. Huskies tighten up their formation. This is Luis Flores off a direct snap, and Flores gets maybe a yard on the play. Good tackle there by the Mackay Bulldogs defensive end, Jaime Hurtado. Second down and 9 coming up from the 45.
Bringing up a 2nd and 9.
A field goal from the Huskies can win this thing. Briones goes long. That pass is out of bounds.
Briones' pass is incomplete.
The intended target there was turned around. We'll see who he is. That's number 8 there, Isaac Villanueva. 3rd down and 9 coming up.
3rd and 9.
Beautiful thrown ball by Briones. That time incomplete. 3rd down and 9 with 1:54 left. Briones with 4 wide receivers from the gun. Rolls left, fires it down the field. Caught by Bocanegra. Bocanegra goes out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Maybe a yard or two shy of the 1st down. Back to the field goal kicker, Antonio Torres. We've seen him make a 34-yarder and a 37-yarder tonight. And we've got a timeout on the field with 1:28 remaining in the game. Mackay Bulldogs ahead by 1.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Again, tomorrow night we'll be right back here for the Palmview Lobos football game against the Mission Veterans Memorial Patriots. Patriots defending district champs in 16 5A Division I. And they're undefeated so far this year, but they've got to get through the Palmview Lobos to get that district crown. Lobos with only 1 loss in district against the Rio Grande City Rattlers. Ought to be a heck of a football game here tomorrow night. You can hear that live right here on Rio Sports Live. 4th down and short. Whistles blow the play dead as Venecia is brought down in the backfield. So they're going to get Bocanegra for a false start. That's a 5-yard penalty. So now we're, instead of 4th and 1, we're 4th and 7. 4th and 6. And Juarez Lincoln's Coach Garcia wants to take a timeout and talk it over with his offense. Make sure they've got the right play in place. This is a big 4th down here. This is the game if you're Juarez Lincoln, down by 1 here at home. Week number 10 here, looking down the road next week with only 1 final game left in the regular season. Mackay Bulldogs will host PSJA North, and the Juarez Lincoln Huskies will be at PSJA. The Bears taking on the Eagles tomorrow night here on Rio Sports Live. That game live from Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium as Coach Lupe Rodriguez of the PSJA Bears comes back home to Tom Landry Stadium to face the mighty Mission Eagles. Mission Eagles on top of their district right now, undefeated in District 36A. Fourth down for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies from the 42-yard line. 4th and 6. Briones on a low snap, picks it up, throws it in the air with a whim and a prayer, and the Bulldogs get it back And the ball will go back over to the Mackay Bulldogs on downs. 1:20 remaining.
Illegal formation. Not enough man on the line of scrimmage. Offense. That penalty fly. Ball goes over the Mackay.
They're going to call an illegal formation penalty against the Huskies. And that is declined, and that will be a first down. Bulldogs going the other way, and you can just sense the disappointment on this side of the stadium as you watch quarterback Josh Briones lead his team off the sideline. And they had a chance. They were up by 17 points, and see the Bulldogs come back and erase that lead here in the second half and gain the lead by 1 point. And they've maintained that here throughout the fourth quarter. Huskies will take a timeout. Minute 16 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs lead by 1.
Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on Ford pickup trucks at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Ranger for 0% interest for 60 months plus $2,500 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Music lover.
And the Mackay Bulldogs are just taking a knee on the field. Less than a minute left to go. And this one is quarterback Hunter Curl has racked up the yardage tonight. Most of it's been on the ground. A few of it's been in the air, with some connections made to his tight end, Castillo. He's found a few other receivers, but Castillo has been the main character in this one tonight for these Mackay Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs are going to get their first W in District 36A, now with 3 wins on the year. Huskies fall to 1-5 in district and 2-7 on the season. And my heart goes out to the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. They had this game in the bag at halftime. They led by 17, but the Bulldogs keeping them out of the end zone in the second half. And the Bulldogs win this one tonight. And we've got to pick a Hacienda He Has It player of the game for the Mackay Bulldogs. Now I've got to give it to their quarterback, number 16, Hunter Curl. Hunter Curl made some great plays tonight, some key plays when they counted. Some good runs up the middle, around the edge, some rushes for first downs, kept the ball going, kept the chains moving. And he led his team to a 28-27 victory over the Juarez Lincoln Huskies tonight in this district game to avert a shutout. We've got some extracurricular activity out on the football field, so we're going to have to cut this broadcast short, as this type of behavior is really uncalled for. And so congratulations again to quarterback Hunter Curl of the Mackay Bulldogs, our Hacienda He Has It player of the game. For Joe Bowling, I'm J.R. Gully. For the Lord who gave me my talent to do this, thank you so much. And also thanks to La Joya ISD TV for providing our camera footage tonight of this broadcast. We thank you very much for having us. And we'll be right back here at La Joya ISD's PAC Stadium tomorrow night for the Palmview Lobos matchup against the Mission Veterans Memorial Patriots. Audio broadcast starting at 7:15 with the pregame tomorrow night here on Rio Sports Live. Tonight's final from PAC Stadium in La Joya, Bulldogs 28, Huskies 27. Have a good night, everybody.